I started a couple of years after Mike did, and I went to a lot of his campaigns learning, how I should say it. And I noticed that Mike talked a lot about the things that people would be concerned with. The fact that it's local, the fact that the money stays right here in North Mississippi. One day he said something that really hit me, that ask any school superintendent or school teacher, and they'll tell you it's a crying shame that some kids go to school simply because they're hungry. And it's true. 20% of us, 20% of our community are food insecure. That means they may eat, they just don't know where that meal is coming from. That's the insecurity. And a lot of that happens at school. And during this COVID-19, it has really hit home with a lot of families. The calls that we have gotten while we're sharing time in the office, when you have someone who's about to lose their home the next day because they can't pay their rent and they don't have food or they don't have a car, it's just heartbreaking. And that's why I'm so proud to be a part of helping folks get some relief in a situation that no one would have ever dreamed a year ago that we'd be in a situation like we are now with the pandemic. But it has real impact and it's affecting real people, and we need folks' help.
It's really amazing to see that level of generosity right here at home. And one of the things I tell employers is, don't make a decision for your employee. A lot of times they'll say, "Oh, my employees won't want to participate in this. They don't want to do that." That may be the best campaign ever once they hear the story. And that's one of the pitfalls that we have a challenge with is, getting in to talk to employees, because once they hear the message, we have a very high percentage of participation because the message is there and all of us see the need.
We had one company that the owner of the company, after several years of people asking him about doing a campaign, he finally said, "Okay, I'll show you that nobody will do it. Go ahead, come on out." We showed up, did our campaign, and when he looked at it, there was 100% participation. It blew him away. He had no idea that his employees would be that generous. Since then, he has encouraged his employees to participate if they possibly can. It's totally voluntary. But he, I think, reminds them how fortunate they are to be working at a company like his that has so many benefits and so forth. And for 10 years now, they have been a firm supporter of United Way and have had right at 100% participation for 10 years. And that kind of adds to the point that you said of the employer may be the only person standing in the way of the good getting through to that. And if a lot of employers think that they're going to have to give their employees a raise if they do that or they can't afford it. Oh, I tell you, how many times at a plant I've had someone say 1 hour's pay per month? That's no big deal. Sign me up.
Bring it home.